Welcome everybody to another collective reading by myself, Allison Shacey Tarot. I hope you're all doing well. Okay, some of you have asked for the jumbo tarot dice, and I do have those as well, so we're going to pull those as well. I didn't do it last time because they are so big. So the jumbo tarot dice, for those of you that are brand new, are the major arcana of the tarot deck. So we have the Emperor, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, let's see what comes up next. We've got the Devil energy here. And we have Judgment. Wow, what a lineup. Okay, so again, major arcana means major life decisions, changes that are fated, that are destined here. Okay, so I hope you can see everything okay. All right, so the Emperor could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus, the Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, or Taurus. We have Capricorn here with the Devil energy and Scorpio here with the Judgment. All right, so the mini tarot dice, what has come up is Justice. What the heck is going on, collective? What on earth? OMG. Ten of Swords. Okay, and the Emperor again. So not just once, but twice we've got the Emperor here. Okay, so the Emperor is somebody who's large and in charge. This is somebody here that, runs empires, but a business, a home, a family, could be male, could be female, can be somebody who's controlling as well, but not always, depends on everything that follows. We're going to get into it here. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting a new beginning here. Some of you, you've got something brand new coming in. There's the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is and means, the Ace of Wands is to create something new, something exciting here. The Ace of Wands represents excitement here. Birth of something that is exciting. Could be somebody from your past here, okay? A soul-to-soul connection here. This can be a soulmate, or it can literally be someone from your past. It's somebody that we're thinking sweetly of. They're thinking sweetly of you. This could be somebody who's very excited. Maybe this is somebody before where things, you felt the sense of lack with this person. Wow. Possible reunion, celebration, getting together, having a good time. Interesting. This person is single, financially stable, independent, or they're looking at you this way. I definitely feel like this is a connection because of the Ace of Wands, but for some of you, it could definitely represent that, this person is creating something new in their life, or you could be opening your own business. This is definitely somebody who's been through some kind of betrayal, some kind of difficult time. Ten of Swords represents that they closed a chapter, you closed a chapter. It's been very painful. This can be actual betrayal, or this can represent that, somebody here feels like they've really been let down in life overall. We're definitely feeling guarded. We're protecting what we have. We're protecting our heart. We're protecting maybe our home, our children, our family. We don't trust anybody. The Nine of Wands also represents, I've been wounded, I've been hurt, and I'm needing to set some boundaries with other people, places, and things if I haven't already done so. There may have been some kind of conflict either in your life or this person's life. Five of Wands represents there's too many people here involved. Okay, it's about drama, it's about chaos, it's about the challenges here. Could be dealing with a King of Cups, a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. This king is normally very balanced between their head and their heart, but they're also somebody that keeps their emotions pretty wrapped up tight. They don't really tell anybody how they're feeling. Okay, so again, what's interesting though is we've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, okay, and the Nine of Wands. So 999. So for some of you, go look up 999 and see what that means, okay? I don't know offhand the 999, but what I do know is that nines are like, I'm in this very independent energy and I'm protecting myself and I'm protecting any wealth I've made or anything I've accumulated. I don't trust. I've been going through this sense of lack. I'm trying to balance myself out. Somebody's trying to balance themselves out here after going through a period of lack, okay? I feel like these challenges have involved other people, and it's created a lot of pain and agony and the feeling of betrayal. I do see an Emperor here with Justice. I feel like, again, like with the Devil and the Emperor here as well, what I'm getting from that energy is this is somebody that wants things fair and balanced, okay? And I definitely am feeling like with Wheel of Fortune, again, everything's destined and fated here. It's like I feel bound and tied I feel like to whoever I'm talking to, like this person feels like you're their soulmate here with the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands. I feel like they're excited about your connection. Okay, I feel like if things weren't balanced between you and this person before, I feel like they want to balance them out. We have the Three of Cups, which indicates to me like happiness, like celebration. This person may have recently become single, but that's not really obvious, but it could be because we have Justice here, not just, we've got Justice, but the Emperor here twice, which tells me this is definitely a take charge kind of person. And with Judgment and Justice, they could have gone through some legal issues. Maybe they're getting a payout or you are. You know, it depends who's watching as to whose perspective it plays out from. But this is about balancing out the scales, okay? But this can also represent that this person maybe gave you crumbs before and they want to balance things out now, okay? They may have had to have waited for some justice or legal issues to balance out in their life. Again, you know, maybe there was drama or jealousy surrounding your connection, their connection. This is about different people here. Could be dealing again. I've got Scorpio here, Aries, Taurus, Libra here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull the double-decker vintage tarot deck and see if we can get any duplicates here. We're also going to get advice and guidance messages, messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, and messages from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. Let's see what's going on. Wow, making final decisions here, okay? Justice is also, or sorry, Judgment is also about waking up and realizing like where am I meant to go? Who am I meant to be with? What am I meant to do? You know, this is Wheel of Fortune, destiny, timing. What is fated for me? This person is literally obsessing here with the Devil energy about what is meant for them. You know, is it the right time here? This is somebody waking up to, oh my gosh, like I'm meant to be in this connection with my soulmate, and it's creating a lot of turmoil. But again, with the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the Devil energy, Spirit saying this has been very toxic because someone has let something go on for too long. With the Ten of Swords, this indicates that somebody has let something go for far too long, to the point where it's become very, very painful, okay, and very difficult. So let's dig, okay. And with the Devil energy, this is somebody that may have toxic traits. Maybe you or this person is dealing with somebody who's very, very controlling. We're going to go ahead and clarify. Let's see what's going on. Let me cut the deck. Okay. Why is the Devil energy here for the collective? What do we need to know? So take these messages, what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember, it is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate now, it definitely can in the future. Okay, so the Three of Wands wanted to come out. So the Three of Wands indicates, you know, things coming together, ships coming in. We're just having to kind of, you know, maybe wait for that final judgment or justice to come in. It can be from court. It could be from a person here. It could be we're waiting to balance things out literally here in our finances. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, maybe it's taken time to balance our finances out because we've got the Nine of Pentacles. That means that, you know, we're single, we're financially independent, we could take care of ourselves. Maybe somebody's been waiting to kind of catch up to you or you catch up to them. But this can also indicate, you know, we need to be financially independent and wait for this payout so that we can move forward. Okay, so there's definitely... that's what I feel is going on here. There's been chaos here. We've been waiting for things to balance out financially here, emotionally here, but it's been painful. Ten of Swords, very painful time, okay? So clarify the Devil energy again. Can I get one more clarification? Angels and spirits for the Devil energy. Why is it here? Why is the Devil energy here for the collective? Oh, okay, somebody can't sleep at night. So the Devil energy is here because somebody is absolutely obsessing about, you know, what do I do here? You know, I feel bound and tied where I am, perhaps, okay? Or I've done something very toxic. I can't sleep anymore because I'm realizing the nature of what I've caused. I've caused a lot of drama, a lot of sense of lack monetary wise. I've caused a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of disruption, a lot of pain here. Somebody's feeling guilty for everything that they've done and everything that they've caused. Okay, so I don't know who that is. Again, each one of you is going to be different. It can be this King of Cups. It can be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Could be a father figure. Could be a father figure that has Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer in their chart, Libra in their chart. Again, you know, don't take that literally, because, you know, it's all about the energy more than ever is the sign. But definitely clarifying their, you know, the devil energy, the Three of Wands and the Nine of Swords. This is, you know, I've waited so long and now I feel guilty because now things are really gotten out of hand. Things are painful here with the Ten of Swords, and I can't stop thinking about this, and now I feel horrible. I can't sleep at night. Somebody's caused so much pain and so much betrayal here and so many challenges here that it's been painful. So I feel like somebody really needs to, or the universe is telling them they need to, clear something up, fix something here, balance something out here, okay, in order for anybody to move ahead is kind of what I'm getting. But let's clarify what's going on with the Nine of Swords. OMG, yeah, there you go. There's the proof. It's all fated. It's all destined to happen this way. Somebody's got to deal with their karma. So whoever this father figure is or water sign is, again, doesn't have to be. You know, the water sign is all about emotions. This is making somebody very emotional. This is painful. Everything that they've caused, they're feeling guilty over. They're realizing all of the agony that they caused here. Wow. And now somebody doesn't trust this person, the Nine of Wands. It's like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. This could be somebody who's been very selfish with the Nine of Cups. Okay, and I hate like heck to say this, but this is a message I'm getting. This is because this is somebody that, you know, thought about their own selfish desires with the Ace of Wands. For some of you, this person just wants what they want when they want it. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. This could be someone from your past, or this has affected children somehow with the Six of Cups. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. This person's own selfish desire has affected children. Yeah, again, waiting. Seven of Pentacles. Wow, somebody here has been building and waiting and waiting. Again, the Three of Wands indicates waiting as well. You know, I'm waiting for these ships to come in. Should I bother waiting anymore? This is never going to happen. Somebody feels like something's never going to happen for them. Okay, this has been painful. They feel betrayed and let down. They feel like, you know, I'm going through it here. I just don't trust anybody anymore. This somebody doesn't trust anybody anymore. So it's either you or whoever you're dealing with. There could be somebody controlling in this person's life, you know, that wants to balance things out with you, but they're having to guard and protect themselves. Maybe your connection. Let's see. Who's guarded here with the Nine of Wands? What does the collective need to know? Because somebody's trying to make decisions and choices. They're guarding their decisions and choices. They're trying to make decisions here. And, you know, could be monetary, could be anything. What should I do? Where should I go? What's my next move? How do I balance everything out? I can't sleep at night. I've really messed things up here. Could be in a family situation. Ten of Cups. So, because I see the Nine of Cups and Ten of Cups, it's like, you know, perhaps this person saw family. We've got nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups, but perhaps they only thought about what they wanted and didn't think about how everything was going to affect you, you know, creating a new beginning. So things have become very difficult, very stressful, I'm getting here, and very painful. The Ten of Cups represents, again, family coming together. Yeah, waiting. So it can be that family is very much involved here. Some of you with children, doesn't have to be. It could be a dog and a cat, okay? You know, family is what you feel is family. It can be your best friend. Feels like family, feels like home to you. But either way, this is about making decisions and choices. We had the Two of Pentacles and now the Two of Wands. So this is, I'm thinking about my future. I'm holding on to that wand. I'm holding on to it. I'm thinking about the future. But I didn't think about, you know, other people's wants, needs, whether it be children or whether it be finances, all those things. It's kind of like, here's the thing though, like with the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, again, the devil energy, justice, this is all fated to happen the way that it has. Because the problem is there's somebody here that And again, I don't know whether it's on your end or the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the future's end. This is somebody that likes to be in control of everything. But the problem with that is you're affecting other people's lives. And if you're not thinking about how it affects them, that can cause a lot of turmoil, obviously. But let's see, what does the future hold here, please, angels and spirits? What do we need to know about the Two of Wands? What's going on with this Two of Wands? So we have Judgment here. So I want to come back to Judgment for a sec, okay? Judgment is, I'm kind of being woken up by the universe here. You know, I'm kind of realizing that, yeah, this is my destiny. This is where I'm meant to go. This is what I'm meant to do. But I must wait and make the plans here in some respects because all of this chaos is going to occur here. So it can be that this Emperor already has kind of clued in advance, okay, and took it into consideration when making these plans exactly what they were going to expect here for the future. But that doesn't stop somebody from feeling this way, feeling guilty, okay, that things are going to end painfully. But here's the thing again, I want to say, when you get to the 9 and the 10 of Swords here, okay, that means that, you know, we have let it go on for too long. Now, that can either mean that this Emperor's let it go on for too long, or somebody controlling in their life has let things go on for too long because they wanted things their way or the highway. Because now we've got the 5 of Pentacles, not just once, but twice, right? So we've got the Emperor twice and we've got the 5 of Pentacles twice. So this is somebody that could be a father figure who felt left out in the cold and, you know, was kind of they're being judged now and getting their karma here in the future for causing betrayal and hurt in a family situation with the 10 of Cups. Or it can be, and it doesn't have to be a male, it can be female. The Emperor can be a female or male. It's not gender specific. So this Emperor can literally be somebody that's just controlling, female or male. It can be an Aries, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Scorpio, a Capricorn. You know, all the signs that I said here. We've got Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer again here, and Libra. So those are the strongest signs. But this is, I feel left out in the cold. I got to figure this out. Like, you know, I feel guilty. Or maybe somebody's left you high and dry and left you out in the cold. And they're feeling really guilty about it now because, you know, you're going through a very painful time. Let's see. Who's being left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles? Okay, wow. Some of you may be seeing 555, okay? 5s are all about the challenges. We have the 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. That means that there is a breakup. There has been a lot of pain. And we're still focusing very much on our past. We're not ready to focus on the future because maybe we're going through this sense of lack. With the 2 of Pentacles that showed up, maybe we're having to juggle our finances, our career, our responsibility, our decisions. And we're going through justice or legal issues. So now we're having to penny pinch. Again, look at that, the King of Cups again. It can be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that's struggling here because of some kind of betrayal or some kind of, I don't know. Let's clarify the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups showing up here twice? What do we need to know about this King of Cups? What do we need to know about this King of Cups? Ending. Ooh. Okay. So there's somebody here going through a major transformation. Can be a water sign, but this can also mean that this person has been full of emotions and they've been obsessive, but they've been keeping their thoughts to themselves. And it can be that this is the end of that. They're being judged now by the universe for their toxic behavior. It could be. Why is death here? This person's dying of a broken heart. That's what I'm getting. So this King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, is feeling brokenhearted. Clarify the 3 of Swords. Wow, 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So the 3 of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, some of you may be seeing 333. That's about things moving forward here. So I do feel like a new beginning is coming. 10 of Swords, Ace of Wands, death energy. But with this new beginning has come some pain, has come some pain, and this feeling of, I want to say, just it's been an extremely painful cycle that somebody's been going through. But what I do like is the Three of Wands, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles indicates that, you know, we're getting past the decision-making process. We're actually going to start teaming up and working together on creating something new here. So it's a very bittersweet energy coming out of something that has been very painful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some kind of advice and guidance messages. We're going to use the Spirit Oracle deck here. Let's cut the deck. Let me know in the comments how this resonates. Ooh, please don't forget to hit the like button. Fantastic and free way to support these complimentary readings. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see what's going on. And subscribing is absolutely free, and hitting the notification bell will get you notified of future readings. Okay, look at that. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it's grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. So whoever I'm talking to, if you've been going through a very painful situation, you've been going through this transformation, you've been staying up at night worrying and stressing about everything and waiting and looking at your money, your time, your decisions, you know, Spirit's saying stop doing that. If you've planted from a seed, a plant like a gorgeous flower, you wouldn't keep digging it up to see if it's grown. So all your hard work is coming to fruition. Again, Ace of Wands, and there is, again, the Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Three of Cups. There is something coming together here. You're going to get past the chaos, but it's in divine timing, not ours. This has been painful transition, but Spirit's letting you know with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a turning point. Things are about to change if they haven't already. Okay? So when there are questions you need assistance with, go inward. Sit with yourself and meditate on your questions. Okay? Ask for our help also. So whoever you believe in, whoever that is for you, okay? And believe me, the angels are listening. I truly believe it. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. Okay, so don't doubt it. Keep moving forward. Even if you're unsure of your next step or where it may take you, trust that you are walking the path you're meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. Somebody has to have more confidence in themselves. Again, I want to say that with the Nine of Swords, somebody's staying up half the night worrying about what could go wrong rather than what could go right. And that's a natural human response, okay? But here's judgment here. Whoever is done wrong here in the universe is going to or will go through their karma for all the bad deeds or any kind of betrayal that they caused or any kind of hurt they caused. But it's in divine timing, not ours. So we kind of have to wait for those things to come to fruition. So whatever you're waiting for, those Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, if you've been working on your own career, your own business, whatever it is, if you're bossing up here as the Emperor, trust that that's coming in. We've got the Nine of Pentacles here. It's just a matter of time before you start reaping those rewards from what you've been working hard on, okay? Let's see what the messages are. Who or what is affecting your energy? Okay, so this can be that, you know, in the future, you may be creating a brand new connection here. It's a spark of something, maybe something you planted long ago with someone from your past or someone you have a soul-to-soul connection with. This person sees marriage and commitment with you. We did have the Ten of Cups, so it's quite possible that this person sees marriage and children and a happy future with you. And they're very excited, but maybe right now they're going through some justice or legal issues, or you both are. One thing's for certain, there's too many people in the mix here. That can be family, that can be friends, it can be your own children, it can be your job, it can be distance, it can be timing, not enough money, all those things, okay? Poverty, wow. There you go. So somebody's worried about having a sense of lack. Somebody's worried about the loss of their finances, their fortune, if they built up quite a bit of money here. Again, could be you, could be whoever you're going to be dealing with or are dealing with. Maybe this person feels like you have a certain expectation from them, okay? And maybe you do. And so they want to meet it. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough to offer you. So the Seven of Pentacles, they're kind of looking at their money and saying, oh, geez, like I don't really have enough yet here. Nine of Pentacles, I got to wait till I get to my Nine of Pentacles before I'm able to, you know, create this new beginning. I won't have enough. Okay, so then we have the Three of Wands, which is waiting. Then we have Justice. you know, here once, and then we had it twice, Wheel of Fortune twice. This is going to affect my bottom line, my fortune, my money. I don't want to end up in poverty. This is somebody who's thinking ahead of the game. Again, it's an emperor who plans. This emperor is very meticulous. They get their ducks in a row. They cross their T's and they dot their I's, okay? All right, let's see who or what else is affecting your life, your connection. Let's see. What are the messages? Oh, geez, that came flying out. Wow, yes. So it can be memories from somebody's childhood. Maybe somebody's remembering how they had to go through certain poverty issues, or they struggled. They don't want their children to struggle, or they don't want to struggle. They have memories of that. But this can also represent like children are affected here. But I'm also getting this person could be from your past. Like maybe you went to high school or school with them at some point. Remember, it's a collective. Yeah, there's too many people involved. There's too many people in your business, okay? That's what I'm getting. There's too many people getting involved. That's never a good thing. People should mind their own business, right? Yeah, just as I said that, there's a fox, very clever. So I do feel like there is somebody here who is very clever. I feel like it's this emperor. I feel like they know in advance what could happen. And I feel like they were trying to get ahead of it by being financially responsible and getting their ducks in a row. I feel like they knew exactly what to expect. But they feel like, you know, things have been very, very confusing. There's a lot of separation here I'm getting, okay? And somebody's standing alone because literally there's too many people in the way of getting to this woman here who is stuck. I want to say almost like this is like I want to see the birds, you know, of peace there. Look at that. And she's standing there. Almost I want to feel like at the altar alone because there's too many people in the way of getting to her. I feel like we have the woman waiting, right? Here at the window. So I almost feel like there's a divine feminine here, and it can be vice versa. Again, depends who's watching, that is kind of stuck on her own there. At the altar, or kind of wondering what's going to happen here for the future because there's too many people here in the way is kind of what I'm getting. So we're needing to look a little bit closer at what our plans were and what we can control and what we can't, and try to figure out how to get around this, okay, is what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay, so this person, wow, they're very clever. This is somebody who knows that there's going to be some kind of a storm, or there has been a storm, and so they're looking really closer and trying to figure out what their next move is. This is somebody that's very clever. Like I said, that fox was there. Okay, let's get messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Let's see what the divine masculine would like to say to the divine feminine. What are the messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine? There's so much anger in me, hostile. So for some of you, this could be somebody that's been very angry with the way things have happened. They feel like this has been very painful. There could be a lot of fighting or arguing or disagreements again with that Five of Wands. It can be, again, that somebody's being judged for what they're doing by other people, okay, is what I'm getting. There could have been gossip here. I'm ashamed of what I've said. So, you know, perhaps the divine masculine said some things that they're ashamed of. They didn't mean to say either to you, or they're being accused of that by other people. Whoever the divine masculine is. Let's get a couple more. Stripping down masculine beliefs. Okay, so perhaps this is somebody that believes, you know, that things are to be done a certain way. And when they don't go their way, perhaps they get really angry or jealous that things aren't going their way. I finally see what I've done. So maybe this is somebody that didn't realize or see what they were really doing. And now they're seeing what they have done. And now they're actually feeling guilty and remorseful, because here's judgment. You know, this is the universe is going to come down on whoever's done something really wrong and caused a lot of betrayal and hurt and upset here. Nobody gets away with stuff forever, right? Okay, let's see what the divine feminine would like to say to the divine masculine here. And this is an extra large deck. Look how big that is. So there's a lot of messages here. So the divine feminine usually has a lot to say. So what would the divine feminine like to say to the divine masculine? Oh, well, the divine feminine still finds you very, very sexy, and they want to get steamy with you. Maybe they want to have a hot shower with you. I don't know. That Ace of Wands is here, though. So clearly there is a lot of attraction here, okay? There is a lot of deep attraction here. And I do feel like somebody has done somebody wrong and they want to balance things out. See, I only want to please you. So the divine feminine is attracted very much to the divine masculine and wants to please the divine masculine, but maybe is now feeling, I don't know, I want to say a bit guarded. Maybe it's because they're not sure who to trust at this point, is what I'm getting. Yeah, let's see what else. The divine feminine would like to say divine masculine. There's so much trauma and abuse for me to heal from. I'm worried you won't even want me because I'm taking so long to heal the damage that you didn't cause. Okay, so for some of you, the divine feminine is healing from either emotional or physical abuse, some trauma that they're healing from. There's definitely been somebody here, you know, going through a very painful cycle here. And it's taking them a while to heal from it. If you just tell me when you need space or time, I'll leave you alone. So divine feminine wants a divine masculine to know, like, just be honest with me. That's all I've ever asked. That's all I've ever wanted was your honesty. Tell me if you need space or time, but don't just ignore me. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I love you so much. So the divine feminine never meant to hurt the divine masculine. For the divine feminines that have hurt the divine masculine here. And again, this can go vice versa. So just remember that, okay? We all have divine feminine and divine masculine inside of us, right? So let's get the love guidance and advice messages for the collective here. What are the messages? Let me know again how this resonates. Don't forget to hit the like button. Definitely helps support each one of us to hear these messages. And if it's helping you, we definitely, well, the more help we help each other, the better. Let's face it, right? Let's see what's going on. There you go. So remember that the message that said high expectations, now we have let go of expectations. So a person you're meant to connect with may be different than who you've been holding on to or who you were expecting. Keep an open mind and detach from outcomes and expectations. This may pertain to releasing unhealthy or unrealistic expectations in a relationship. So if somebody had certain expectations of somebody and they couldn't meet it, if you're very disappointed, Spirit's saying let go of that. That's not going to help. That's something that you can't control. That's something that is, you know, on them. So if this person let you down, betrayed you, made you feel like you were less than, or, you know, didn't tell you they needed time, kept things from you, you know, those are all expectations we have, which are pretty normal expectations, but not everybody can meet them. It depends on their level of perception, their level of maturity, evolvement, and what's going on in their life, okay, is what I'm getting. So we have here influencing factors. A physical imbalance in finances or career is affecting this relationship. This could be a work-life imbalance. This may pertain to your relationship being influenced or affected emotionally because of religious or spiritual factors. So, you know, you may be dealing with somebody, again, that is used to being in control of everything. This could be somebody that's used to having everything their way, doing everything, not necessarily in a bad way, but it can represent that that's created an imbalance in your connection. There's definitely somebody here that, you know, is usually financially stable, independent, able to take care of their own, but whatever waiting is going on here is definitely causing a sense of lack. There's definitely something here that's been painful, and now we could be going through these issues either, again, legally, with too many people involved here. This has just led to a whole bunch of issues that's definitely causing somebody to lose sleep at night is what I'm getting. But again, judgment is here. So whoever's done somebody wrong here, whether it's legally, financially, emotionally, to children or to family, that's the universe is judging that. Okay, it's time to spread your wings. Don't hold back. The timing's perfect. You're ready to soar. So whoever's been kind of holding back and kind of being guarded, kind of blocking everybody and everything out, Spirit is saying, go for the gusto. Spread your wings. The universe has your back here. Okay, go after what is meant for you here. It's time to wake up and spread your wings and leave anybody behind here who has been toxic. Okay, don't allow yourself to be bound and tied to a person, place, or thing that is not in your highest good. Okay, so I have these beautiful messages for those of you that are empathic. Okay, these are messages for you from the universe. Visualize a shield of protection to protect yourself from toxic people. OMG, is it not ironic that this just came out? To protect yourself from toxic people or situations, imagine a shield of white light surrounding your body. This keeps negativity out and lets positive energy in. So imagine that shield, but you can go further than that, you know, wear obsidian or smoky quartz, put it under your pillow, wear it as a bracelet, wear it as a pendant, a ring, whatever you've got to do. That all helps shield you of protection, okay? Toxic people or situations. So again, I feel like, yes, you have been surrounded by something toxic and unfair and unjust, and there's too many people involved. But, you know, again, the universe has your back, whoever I'm talking to. So shield and protect yourself from people, places, and things, and set those necessary boundaries. I feel like that's why the Nine of Wands came out. You are meant to shield yourself from these negative energies in your life, okay? It's time for you. It's time for you to spread your wings, and it's time for you to shine and go after all that you've worked for. You've planted the seeds, you've been working hard, whoever I'm talking to, and release fear. Stop inventing scary stories. Remember the Nine of Swords? That's somebody staying up at night, having all kinds of negative thoughts. Be careful of that, okay? If you don't get enough sleep, you're not going to be able to conquer the world the next day. So stay in the now and affirm your strength. Realize how strong you are. Realize that the universe has your back. And that karma will eventually get those who have done you or a situation wrong, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's get the messages of love from your person, what they would like to say to you, the person that, you know, sparks your interest or is coming into your life here. Dishonesty. So by lying, I ripped us apart. So somebody may have kept things from you, been dishonest with you, and now Spirit's telling you to spread your wings. It's time for you to soar, okay? Time. I'm afraid. It's too late to take action. So this person may have wasted a lot of time by wanting to control everything, the way everything played out, okay? And it's left things a lot more painful, a lot more of a struggle than it needed to be. It could have caused somebody a lot of financial distress or worry. This sense of lack is what I'm getting. So again, whoever I'm talking to, you are meant to soar. You're meant to release anything that's been painful here, okay? Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. So this person may come in. They may want to tell you the truth and hope that there's still, you know, there's a chance here. It could be, because again, we see reunion, celebration. This could be definitely somebody at the last minute that kind of, you know, wants to balance things out with you. They feel like you're inseparable. Our love's always there, despite the distance. So even if there's distance emotionally or physically here, this person wants to close up that distance and feels that you're inseparable. Okay, so, you know, divine timing here. Again, divine timing is here. You both need to deal with whatever consequences or actions of your decisions, past, present, and future here. But whatever's happening here, to whoever I'm talking to, justice is going to go in your favor. That's what I'm getting here. Things are going to be right. Things are going to get balanced out. Again, I like the 5 to the 6 of Pentacles here that came out. All right. And I like that we've got the 9 of Pentacles, because this means that you've got a goal set in mind of going towards your financial independence, that you can take care of yourself, that you're not going to be codependent on anybody. Maybe somebody expected you to be codependent on them. I don't know. But anyways, that's what I've got for you. I hope this resonates for most of you, all of you. Again, please don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribing's free, notification bell. And I will see you all again in approximately a week, or I might even see you on Sunday if I get time to do the week ahead for the collective. And next up this weekend will be the Cancer reading. All right, so much love, much light. I will see you all again soon. Thanks for your continued support. Bye for now.